Montessi here with these eclectic idiots, Bob Bell, Big Mike, and Tommy Amado. We're gonna give this college. We didn't go to college try, me and Tommy. I know Bob Bell and Big Mike are the smart ones. They went to Columbia.
There's Tommy Amato, the comic, right?
No, the clown. The mime. Tommy Amado, the mime.
Yeah. As good as this is in a mime class, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. So guys,
we look like.
So right now we are streaming live on Twitter, on my Twitter, on Facebook, on my Facebook and Twitch.
Sorry. Okay.
And I guess on Tommy Amado's page too. That's why Tommy Amado's watching himself on his Facebook page because he's that big of a narcissist like the rest of us.
Can't wait for these comments to roll in.
We're going to be flooded.
Please comment because we're lonely here and we're very sad. And you know what I just realized? Like I'm basically like an old guy boomer now. You know, like next week I'm going to be 40 and it's like I'm having these like old guy. What is this technology problems? I'm like,
Dude,
I count as the silent generation now. I'm the silent generation. Along with Eisenhower, the silent generation.
Dude, look at the other three windows, okay, Todd? You're still a child, okay? You're still a child, Todd.
Yeah. Okay, so we're streaming on Tommy's page, too. I see we're streaming on Tommy's page as well. So, guys, wherever you're watching, comment. We will read your comments and stuff because we're right here. Don't be shy or be shy. If it's just us, talking to Void, whatever. But it looks like we have 26 watchers, 26 viewers.
Oh, okay, let's see.
Oh, that's great.
All right, they might be a little shy right now.
That makes me feel self-conscious now.
Yeah, they might be a little shy right now, but that's okay. They'll come through. It's all right. I have a giant little. Yeah, that's a good fucking oxymoron. I have like an exclamation point in the corner of my screen. I don't know what that means. I hope everything's going okay here.
I have this. It's like warning you're gonna die or something like that.
No,
I think it's something like timeout thing. It shuts you off at a certain point.
Well, it says report an issue, and I'm like, I got no issue.
Well, yeah, I got an issue. Yeah, big issue.
Yeah. All right. So basically, if you're wondering how the hell are you watching us, we're on a new app called Haps TV. It's very interesting. They're in beta mode, guys. Tommy, I'm trying to sell us in this app for crying out loud. Yeah, it's in beta mode, and basically, it still has some kinks and stuff, but basically it's a broadcasting app. So basically what IGTV was doing, where it's like, or IG Live was doing, where it's like you could talk to people. You could talk to up to 7 people in one broadcast. And basically, instead of me pointing my phone at my laptop to try to hook it up and like
a caveman.
Yeah, exactly. like a 1990s weeb. Instead, it's all in a seamless platform in an interface, so everyone could just jump in and all that stuff. So just if you don't know who we are, I'm Todd Montessi, a very funny comedian. I should be famous, but we live in a dystopia, so that's not happening. So I'm the protagonist. Bob Bell, he's like the sidekick of the protagonist. He's a very funny guy, very smart guy. He's so smart, he doesn't deserve this. He's long story short, he's in Canada somewhere because
Bonjour tous la bienvenue.
Did you pull a Bob Dylan?
Bob, did you say Fallujah? Bob, did you just say? Bob, did you just say Allahu Akbar? Did you just give yourself to Allah and the great cause?
No. It came out all right. I said hello. I just say, bonjour tous.
Yeah. We also have Big Mike. Big Mike, he's Bob Bell's best friend, and like I think Bob Bell's been his numerous occasions been his best man at like numerous weddings. And
one out of 4.
Exactly.
Well, we have.
I wasn't invited to the other 3.
We have half Mike. We have half Big Mike. Actually, we don't have all of Big Mike. We only have half Big Mike.
Right.
Now we have a quarter Big Mike.
Yeah.
How about now?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I think Big Mike's latest girlfriend hasn't given him the latest smartphone, so he's 2 generations behind. Hopefully Big Mike will get a new girlfriend to cuck. Maybe he'll cuck a Roger Stone or something, and then he'll get like better technology. You know,
I think it's a hint. I think it's a hint. He wants to know. He wants us to figure out what's on that top shelf. And I'm going to go with a hat. There's a hat in the red. Hey, there we go. Nice. All right. There's a hat in the red box, right?
Yeah.
I see a lamp and a lot of books.
Just please tell me that was your finger.
I hope so. You never know with Big Mike.
No, I'm trying to align it so that.
Let's be honest.
I mean,
Big Mike's fucking his phone, guys. He's fucking his phone. And he's just like, otherwise, I can have
like virtual sex.
I'm telling you, those comments are rolling in.
Oh, we lost Mike. What happened?
He'll be back. Hopefully.
Okay.
I think he's got to finish off his phone, if you know what I mean. And of course, we've got Tommy Amado. Very funny guy. Look at that. We put a new grid, scene up for you. Very funny guy. I've known him since I was 19, and he hasn't changed. He hasn't changed in like 25 years. So
I will not either, and I will not. I refuse to. It's not going to
That's
happen.
great, man. Yeah.
No. One of the best recon tours out there. So I think it's like a good platform for you, Tommy. So basically, with this platform, it's a lot of people are just like they get on and then they broadcast. I know it's popular with like reporters and stuff to like do like little quick mini like live news that you could share on Twitter and all that stuff. And so I guess they're still bringing in like the outsiders, like us comedians. I think that's when it's like. Now they're trying to get more comedians. So I was recommended to this by Movida. Check it out. It looks pretty cool. And even though we're still working on it. Oh, speaking of which.
It's great. I love it. So far, so good. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm back. Okay. For 1 second, Bob, I caught your face on the you appeared like a vision, like the Madonna.
Like a vision. Oh boy.
Like I could see you.
That's gonna be scary if people just the idea of like people like going into like the next life and seeing my face is like the last thing they see.
You got a black T-shirt?
Actually, it's blue, but probably black by now because I haven't washed it in 3 weeks.
Yeah. Or something. Okay. But all right, I know it's you though. You're not wearing like a tuxedo, correct?
No. When was the last time? Wow. Yeah.
By the way, Tommy Amado's back. Tommy Amado disappeared too, so I guess we're all going to disappear some way or some other.
I think it's a timing out thing. There's that little triangle with the exclamation point. I think it gets timed out automatically.
I don't know what happened. It just came back. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. I think it's like our feed. I think it's the feed. It's still beta. We're in beta mode. We're not in alpha mode yet, right, Bob?
Yeah.
No, come on. It's Soros. We know who it is. Right?
Exactly. By the way, speaking of which, you have to sign in to be on this app to broadcast. So this is actually the first and probably only social media platform that you could find and follow Bob Bell. Wow.
Oh, look at that, huh? Yeah, whereas actually his name comes up.
Exactly. Follow Bob Bell. You have to follow this obscure app right about now.
Can you see my hand? I think the picture I put up is my hand. I think. Can you see that? It's just my left hand.
Right.
Yeah. No, is there a photo option?
Yeah, there should be a photo, and should have my hand. I put it up, but I don't know.
Guys, go to
Why do I not see a photo option?
Go to haps.com/Bob Bell, and you will see Bob Bell's hand. That's his
left hand.
Yeah, his left hand. And that's for free. You don't even have to join OnlyFans. You don't even have to do all that stuff. You can watch Bob Bell's hand for free.
So I'm wearing bifocals, and I have to look through the long distance part of the lens to see my own phone now.
Yeah.
Big
Mike, you look like Ben Franklin giving you a blowjob right about now, the way the phone's situated on you. It's all eyes and forehead.
Ew,
really?
Yeah.
How about now?
So when are we going to start talking about the fall of the empire?
This is not the fall of the empire, Bob. Is this not our version of the golden ass by Apuleius?
Are we talking about Como, who apologized for being innocent?
Well, that's
tomorrow when the 3%ers take over the Capitol again.
Now we're talking. Okay. That's it. Finally.
We'll slow it down. We'll get to it. It's gonna be a fun chatty hour, guys. If you're watching, guys, gals, gender neutrals, pronouns, and all that stuff, and proclivities.
Unix.
You can comment, like, and whatever, and we'll read your comments. And join us and do what you can. All right, we haven't been live in like a couple of months. Last time we were live, it was like an after show of the whole big storming of like the Capitol.
January 6th. Yeah.
Which is already being diminished.
The second storming comes up tomorrow morning.
Oh boy! Is that so? Nostradamus, our local Nostradamus, Big Mike, is he makes all these predictions, and stuff, and he's thinking like, so basically, there's a thing now. There's a meme going on with the QAnon, right? Basically, March 4th is supposed to be the day that Donald Trump ascends and becomes like the messiah of racist white people, right? Which is
rises from the dead again. Okay, yeah.
I don't think he really has to rise to do that.
Exactly. Right. So Big Mike, can you give us some what you've been hearing from your extensive research? Being you look like Woden.
Because the January 6th date went and gone, like all millennialists, people who believe the end of the world was coming, like the Jehovah's Witnesses originally said the world was going to end at 1914. They kept changing it to 1984, then to 2014. They have to come up with another date because nothing happened. The world didn't end. But there was another bunch who said October 12th, 2012 was going to be the end of the world. I don't know if you remember that. It was only a few years back. Anyway, the new date is March 4th, which is the original date of the inauguration up until the time of Franklin Delano Roosevelt. The original inauguration date was supposed to be March 4th, and they changed it. So tomorrow's going to be their big day. And supposedly this time it's the 3%ers who are basically an anti-government group. It's not a Republican group. It's not a Trump group. It's like they're totally anti-government. It's more like the Ruby Ridge people or the people behind the Oklahoma City bombing. They're going to try to blow up the Capitol tomorrow.
Oh, so it's basically Christian Science Armageddon.
It's not Christian Science. It's Christian identity. The term is and Christian identity. Their watchword is who's who and who's Jew, as in we're the Israelites. We're the original Israelites. The people who call themselves Jews are like the gutter snipes who are our slaves, 4,000 years ago. We're the real Jews. Anyway, people like Timothy McVeigh. Huh?
By the way, this presentation of Big Mike, where you can only see his forehead, actually works with his what he's saying right now. It's like he's telling us all this Q info, but you can't really see his full face.
I'm trying to get you.
It's very Greek.
How about now?
How about now? Tragedy, where like everything coming out of his forehead. That's right.
Exactly.
No, it's not important, Mike. It's working for you. We're fine. This is working.
Yeah. It's good. You're good, Mike.
I'm just waiting for that turtle to fall on his head like Aeschylus, right? Remember Aeschylus where he fell on his head and he died, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. Wait, I can see you guys now. I can see you.
Huh?
Okay, and now you're blurry.
I can see you now. Seriously, you're drinking a beer. You're drinking a beer, correct?
I'm snorting.
Yeah. By the way, that's not even a good guess. It's like, oh yeah, Tommy Amado, you're drinking a beer, right? Like, when is he not drinking a beer? That's not
exactly. He had two choices: tequila or beer. He hit it. It was a 50-50 chance.
Yeah. So Bob Bell, what do you think, man? Bob, what's up with you, man? We haven't seen you in a while. You're still
I can see Bob Bell is wearing like a navy blue shirt.
We could all see that.
It's a sweater.
Yes.
And Todd, this time you're not topless. Todd, you have your shirt on.
Yeah. It's still the winter technically. I know it's like
Mike, I don't know what happened, but you locked up, Mike. On my end, you're locked up. You're all blurry and frozen.
Well, Big Mike's our conspiracy theorist correspondent. So he, this tracks with the aesthetic. Bob Bell, what's going on with you, Bob? How you doing, Bob?
How am I doing? Forget about that. Piggybacking on like what Mike was saying. I don't know. I mean, there's this whole thing about tomorrow with March 4th, and yeah, like relates to them, like, taking over the Capitol and everything. The thing I was really taken back by was what was going on with the CPAC the other day, the meeting, because I mean, it's obvious that, now, like, Trump is, like, whether he's president or not, he's completely consolidated, like, his stranglehold on the Republican Party, more so than I thought would happen. You thought maybe he would fade away, but in fact, it's not going to happen.
Dude, he created another branch of fucking of Republicans. It's hilarious.
I know, like,
no, you're not part of us.
We're getting like 2 broadcasts from Bob.
What's that, Mike? I didn't hear you.
I'm getting 2 separate broadcasts of Bob Bell.
You gotta shut your phone or your computer off. One or the other.
Maybe that's not that bad.
Exactly. Maybe Bob Bell is the Illuminati.
That's it.
Hey, Bob, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
My wife decided to actually try, finally finalize the divorce. She's like, okay, I got to send the papers in because I'm ready. That's it. I'm done. We got to finalize this. And I'm like, all right. And what's going on with you? She says, well, I met a guy and I'm moving to Canada and I just want to find out if it's you.
No. I'm not that guy. I'm the guy in a 150 foot squared apartment where I have 4 cans of sardines on the left, some apple juice, and I basically go out for breakfast and I come home when my coffee freezes. That's my life.
Oh, you're living the dream in Canada. That's fantastic.
That's
good for you, man.
That's it. I go out for a half an hour, and when I can turn my coffee cup over and it doesn't come out, it's time to go home.
I'll be honest with you, dude. If it was you, I couldn't think of a better man that she could be stuck with.
Tommy, I really appreciate that. I really do.
And I'm not.
I know that's coming.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. What? Huh?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you can.
Am
You're
I
still frozen,
audible?
though. You're definitely still frozen. We can hear you fine.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of,
no, I can't see any of you.
Well, don't worry. You're watching it with the replay. Don't worry. By the way, speaking of Republicans,
okay.
let's see if this works. I think I just uploaded a video of like one of my favorite Republicans, Arpaio, and he's got something to say.
I hear you're the hottest surf crew in town. The big kahuna is coming. Alias Bad Boy Elvis Shava or Shiva. And you're riding the waves.
It's like being at a seance. like we can kind of hear you, but we have our ghost over here turned down. Whoa.
He's got to bilk it to get his $50. Don't
enjoy yourself and be safe.
Dude, he came in clearer than all 4 of us.
Thank you.
He came in much clearer than all 4 of us.
Yeah. That was Sheriff Joe Arpaio. We'll have more celebrity Republicans in our own CPAC throughout the night, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. We could have like a mini C. How about how about the Mooch? You think we can get him at a certain point? The Scaramouche.
Let me see if I can get the Mooch here. Am I?
How do you do that? Do you do that with camera and then you go to your camera roll?
No, so basically,
he's got a direct line to Steve Bannon. That's what he yeah.
All right.
Todd, him and
Did they let him out? Did they let him out on bail, or is he still locked up these days?
Which one?
He's doing his show. Bannon. No, Bannon's
really
out. He's doing his War Room Pandemic show, talking about like what you're talking about. Tomorrow's the day. It's the day.
The big day.
Yeah.
And this is maybe off topic a little bit. Did you watch the at all the Senate? The Senate.
Which Senate? What's conferencing? I know what you're talking about. I mean, I've seen some stuff this week, but for you mean for the actual insurrection? Then Mike is gone.
Big Mike is.
And we lost Mike. That's a shame.
Yeah. Well, while we're waiting for Big Mike, let's bring in someone else who's like just as crazy as Big Mike. Roger Stone.
Oh.
Turn him up.
No, that's his phone. That's how he taped it. It's like he doesn't, that's as high as it can get, I guess.
Okay.
All right, let's abandon that bit. Never mind.
Okay.
How about this guy? Maybe you could hear him.
This is a message for the big kahuna. The Cali Yuga dudes asked me to send you this message.
Yeah.
Big kahuna.
Oh, there. Is that Ron?
Yeah,
The
Rod
That's
Blagojevich.
Rod.
I'm being
Rod
told by the
Blagojevich,
Cali
yeah.
Yuga dudes that you guys are supporters. Thank you so much. I want you to know I didn't let you down. I didn't break a single law. Across a single line, I wouldn't say the things they wanted me to say. I would never
That's
give
right.
in. I fought back, so they threw
Fought
my
back.
ass in prison for 14 years. But lo and behold, 8 years into that miserable journey, President Trump, a Republican president, reached in to rescue me, a Democrat governor,
Rescue.
restore my freedom, and reunite
I love how he opens up.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you can imagine.
He does this for like 4 minutes. Yeah.
President Trump, I wrote a
Wow.
wave of-
Like $75 or whatever he paid him. Basically, he's just like, 14 years. I'm a Republican. I didn't get that from any of my Democratic friends.
Yeah, yeah.
But to you,
Big Mike, are you here? Can you hear us, Big Mike?
I understand you guys.
I'm hearing you now, Todd.
Okay. Big Mike, meet Rod Blagojevich. Rod Blagojevich, Big Mike.
Is coming, also known as AKA Bad Boy Elvis.
How you doing, Blagojevich?
You guys are riding the waves to sunset, bro. That's what I've been told.
Just say that they were checking at the Senate hearings the other day. They were checking about they were interrogating Ray about the cell phones that people were like calling home from the Capitol as they were burning it down, and Ron Johnson kept asking about the cell phones. He realized he wants to know whether or not you have Ron Johnson on your cell phone list. That kind of thing. Like as Ron Johnson, that was you got everybody's like you realize that he was afraid that they had his recording. That is, he may have been in contact with the people there on January 6th inside the
surprise. Yeah,
right.
That's it.
Hey, let's go to
the Patriots.
Bob, can you?
Yeah, the Patriots.
Yeah. By the way, let's go to Tommy Amado. Tommy, how you doing, man? We haven't seen you in a while since last time we talked. I guess before the new year, right? In one of our final shows on IG Live. How are you doing, man? How's your year going? How's
Hey, listen, January was fantastic. February kind of screwed me up, and I'm glad it's over. And listen, I'm not saying that because I'm a racist, so just get that out of your head right now. It's because it's such a short month. Okay, I barely made rent, even with the side hustle, and that's not selling cocaine. That's actually doing HVAC work on the side. Okay, so at least when I was doing I was going to say, when I was doing stand-up, in my own room, I was making money. But no, I wasn't doing that either. But the cool part about it is I actually got to play pool last week. I went to a real pool hall with
nice.
people and got to shoot pool. I was so happy about that. Down in Bay Ridge.
Was this in the city? Was this in New York City?
No, Bay Ridge. I was in Bay Ridge at a place called Status Q. And
Bay Ridge is New York City. Yeah, it's in. That's what I meant. Like, was it within the 5 boroughs? That's what I was asking.
Oh, I thought you meant it was in Manhattan.
Fever with John Travolta.
Huh? Well, yeah.
I was Saturday Night Fever, John Travolta.
We were playing on the Verrazano Bridge. Actually, you're right.
Yeah.
No, actually, I went down with my buddy Cal, and the coolest part about it was we get there and we see 2 people that I haven't seen in since the beginning of the pandemic, and they're there and they're shooting pool, and I had no idea. And then, this one of them is, a good friend of mine, and I'm just going to protect the names. It was Rob and Lisa, right? So Rob just basically jumps on me. It's like, okay, that's social distancing. Get the fuck away from me, would you please? And we had a great time. And at the end of the night, I'm like, I'm flirting with this girl. She's flirting with me. I'm having a great time with him. Having a great time with Cal. And he's like, dude, what are you trying to, bang Lisa? And I'm just like, what, is that an option? And he's like, well, we're not going out. We're not an item. I'm like, really? So she's been my friend for 15 years, and it's like, I felt very safe with her. So she ended up taking me home. I don't know why. That happened.
Big Mike's not here to experience this story. Big Mike would
He would parry back with 6 of his own. That's what Mike did.
But that was the first time I was at a bar since the pandemic started and ended up going home with a girl. It was
Yeah. And speaking of which, hey, Big Mike, you just missed Tommy Amado story.
Mike, you missed it.
Yeah. You missed the
I'm
sex
back.
story.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Do I have to tell it again?
I think
really?
it keeps timing out at about every 15 minutes. It gets thrown off.
Are you on Wi-Fi or just your phone service?
My phone service sucks. I have a 3-year-old Samsung Android, and it
Well, it's not
doesn't
the
work very
phone.
well.
Yeah, it's not the phone itself. It's the actual service. So what is it? It's like T-Mobile or some kind of
I
shit
guess
like that.
T-Mobile. Yeah, T-Mobile.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Hey,
not.
Todd, somebody
It's like-
subscribe. Jesse Ray.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, Jesse Reyes. He's got a great show. I just did his show. That's why we started a little late. But
Yeah.
he's a very funny guy. Good, great tech guy. He's got a great show. Definitely follow him and stuff. So yeah, looks like we have 44 viewers and 6 likes.
Yeah.
Great.
But nobody's saying a word. No, one person is saying a word. That's what's really.
Oh, wait,
pissing me off.
I think we got something.
Dr. Future says, "Woohoo!"
All right, we got somebody's
Yeah.
happy. At least there's a doctor in the house that's happy.
Oh boy, I can't wait to read some more of these
We might
comments.
need
Todd,
you.
have you used this before? Because I mean, it seems like a rather
There's another one.
Yeah,
It's Jesse.
fragile
Okay.
It's Jesse.
platform.
Hey, I don't care. Our viewers tend to respond in 2-word sentences. So that's good.
exactly.
Hey, Jesse, also known as Dr. Future, we might need you. We might need a doctor to resuscitate this show.
Right. By the way, Big Mike.
It's like, doctor, we're losing him. We're losing him.
Clear!
Right, exactly.
Yeah. By the way, I feel like Big Mike is like workshopping being the next big QAnon, leader. With the way he's like the camera's just focusing on his mouth, then his forehead. And,
How about now? I wish I could figure it out, but I can't. I have to judge somehow.
Mike, if it
Is it
goes
better?
down to your nipples, I'm signing off. Okay.
All right.
and hashtag don't end the broadcast. Right. So, yeah. But Tommy brought up a very interesting point, though. Tommy hasn't been to a bar in a while. He went to a bar, social gathering, social distancing, and then he hooked up with a friend, a female friend of his from 15 years ago. You never hooked up with her before, right?
No, it's the first time.
Did it get awkward afterwards, where it's like,
totally. The next day, we're eating breakfast, and she's just looking at me like, "When are you going to leave?" But she wouldn't say it.
Oh my god!
5 o'clock in the afternoon rolls around, Mike, and I'm just like, "You think we should wrap it up?" She's like, "Yep." Like, she didn't even blink. She's like, "Yep, gotta go." Okay.
Was she at your place or were you at her place? Whose place were you at?
I'm gonna call her Lisa for the sake of argument.
But whose place? At your place or her place?
Oh no, she took me home. Yeah, she took me home.
Oh,
Well,
there
then
you go.
you just pull your pants on and leave.
No, dude, I didn't want to. I wanted it to last forever. That's why I was there till 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
You fell in love, bro. You fell in love, bro.
No, I fell in hunger.
That's
I fell
Big
in
Mike's
hunger.
mistake number 1. There you go.
Listen, I didn't. Hey, guys, don't get me wrong. I didn't get laid. I just played with her boobies, and you know what?
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
it was.
Okay.
You know what it was, Mike? It was
Can't wait to
friends
see
with
the
benefits.
comment on that one.
It was friends with benefits, and I only benefited from the belly button up.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, like with me, with that awkward situation, I always say, well, I need clean underwear anyway, so let me get out of here. It's kind of thing like it's an underwear issue. I hate putting on dirty underwear. So what I say, like, well, I'd stick around, but I need a fresh pair of underwear, so I have to go back to my place. I'll see you
Oh
later.
my god.
Yeah,
See, Mike,
Yeah.
you're reading me all wrong, Mike. I actually wanted to stay there because she was such a good friend of mine, and she let me play with her boobies.
But even then, you've got dirty underwear on. You've been wearing the underwear for over 24 hours.
It's all right. She wasn't anywhere near them. Who gives a shit?
Okay, well,
First of all,
but
I
you
can't
were. You
I
were.
can
That
use-
was like, kind of think of like you got your sweaty balls in your sweat-soaked underwear. That's like time to go back to your house.
all right,
and get
guys.
a fresh
If
pair.
I wore them on my head,
Rob Blagojevich. Don't make me bring back Rob Blagojevich here, guys. All right, ordering it for it.
I can't use any of that because I don't wear underwear. So I'm out of
Yeah.
ew,
Hey, Todd,
thank you
who's
for that.
monkey? Who is monkey in heaven? Todd, who's monkey in heaven?
Another funny comedian guy. I just did his show too. I guess they're watching his shows.
He
Oh,
says,
nice.
Todd, I didn't know you were friends with Logan.
Which
from
one
the
is-
X
From the X-Men. From the
Oh, are we
Oh,
talking about
I
your
am
top?
Logan from the X-Men. Exactly.
Yeah.
That is, my name is Logan,
Yeah.
and I look like Logan from the X-Men.
Yeah.
You know, I won a
We're like
best
Sabretooth.
mutton chops at Coney Island with these babies back in 2019. It was best. 2018 actually was best
I wanna
mutton
know-
chops.
Best mutton chops of the day down in the freak show of Coney Island. Awesome.
Yes, that was at the freak show. It was the Coney Island beard and mustache competition. People
That's
came
awesome.
from as far away as Australia and New Zealand, and I still had better mutton chops than they did.
By the way, I just got to address the monkey in the room or the underwear in the room. So
Big monkey.
Big Mike basically has a go-to excuse to bail out on, like, you know, a woman he's with by going, "Oh, by the way, I gotta go. I have dirty underwear." That's
Right.
his bailout after a one-night stand. It's like,
Oh,
I can't
good
stay.
God.
I need to get
Yeah.
new underwear. Like, I
Yeah.
know.
Well, like I said, I've only had one night stand in my entire life, so I can.
Really?
The other ones were like long-term relationships. So
Let me ask
in
you
one sense,
something. I have to
Yeah.
ask you something. Did she eat your ass?
Oh, boy.
no, but I ate hers. I ate hers.
On the comments.
Hey, Bob Bell, how do you feel right about now hearing about Big Mike, your best friend?
I'm just looking at the chat screen. That's all I'm doing.
I don't even see it. There's zero chat screen to me. I can't
That's
see
all
any
I
of
see is the chat screen now. That's all I see is
it. I can't
is
see any of it.
Dr. Future, Dr. Future, and Monkey in Heaven.
Right.
Yeah.
Todd, I
that's
didn't
it.
know you were friends with Logan's from the X-Men.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I only have 3. Oh, here we go. It just refreshed. No, it didn't refresh. Never mind. I won't smoke up your ass.
Go to comment. Yeah. I mean, God, this is the most boomer show of all. This is a very boomer app, actually, because a lot of people in their middle ages are using this, and it's all the same. It's all like, "Hey, Agnes, so what do you think about the weather?" And then they like, you know,
So funny.
yeah.
Listen to him, Bob. Listen to him, Bob. He's trying to avoid saying the word old.
Never say old
Doesn't
to an
bother
old
me.
person. Aunt Blabby from old Aunt Blabby from the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. He used to go old Aunt Blabby. Never
That's
say
what I
old to an old person.
That's what I do. I watch old reruns of Carson. I really like it, at 11 o'clock. I think it's 1976 now.
Yeah.
I watch it on Roku.
No, that's because you live in Canada. No, you know what I really.
That's spot on, Tommy. Actually, that's
No,
true.
listen, Bob. I'm with you. I love old Saturday Night Live. I love old Carson. You know, I love anything that, you know, you see, like somebody, like when you see Frank Zappa when he first got on stage when he was playing the bicycle. I don't know if you remember that.
No.
Was that Par? Was that Par show? I think it was Par show. I forget.
By the way, Tommy,
Yeah.
we got our first troll. Facebook user says Tommy sucks for us.
Yeah, he can eat my
Hey,
ass.
his name is Facebook. He has the same name as Zuckerberg. His name is Facebook user.
But there's 3 exclamations because I think he likes you.
Well, dude, anytime anybody shows you suck, that's a compliment. You know that.
Yeah, I think
At least he knows who you are, and he made an impression on him. Like, you know, I said you were really good giving head, you know, that kind of thing.
That was probably Lisa, actually, about the boobies over the weekend.
Oh, boy.
usually Mike goes in this direction, but Tommy's like picking up the slack here.
So I was gonna say, if I could plug something, I just what I did in January, February, just today, I got. I don't know if I can hold this up.
Yeah.
I'm anthologized in a book of poetry.
Yeah. Oh,
And
And
very nice.
another one too. Actually,
Oh,
2 different
shit.
books. Of
Big English man.
Guys, I know who that is. His dad is straight piker. I'll take your fucking head off a concha. Oh, it can be shocking for you, mate. I'm not even playing games. I met this guy, Danny, down in Florida. And the most beautiful part about it was he started heckling. I started throwing shit at him. He's throwing it back at me. And we're having our little conversation. And I said, look, Catherine Maloney was coming up next. I said, I swear to God, this next girl who comes to the stage, he goes, is she funny? I'm like, she's fucking hilarious. And I swear to God, if you fuck with her, and he kind of tipped his head towards me, I go, I will take you outside. And he gets up and starts walking across the stage. And I go, and I will take the sickest beating of my entire life. Because he's a giant. When he says Big English Dan, he's a Big English Dan.
Yeah.
By the way, Tommy, I like how all your stories ends up with like, yeah, no, I just had sex with him. It was great, you know.
Well, wasn't that? Oh my god! I have.
It was with the violence was sexual tension building up. That's what it was.
I can't tell all the stories. He actually told me, "You tell that fucking story again, I'll rip your fucking head off."
Oh boy, wow.
That's a true story. Okay, I believe it now.
Yeah. Yes, and if this is your first time watching this, guys, yes, Tommy Amado has ties to the British organized crime syndicate. Yeah. So Bob, how about you, Bob? Bob, are you wearing clean underwear? I mean, apparently
no underwear. I can't wear it. I just like
Yummy.
I haven't worn. I just it doesn't work for me since I was 15 years old. So.
Bob, you're a wild man, Bob. Wait. So you haven't worn underwear or undergarments since you're 15?
Not that, right? Yeah.
Why? Can I ask why?
No, it's just because like my legs are big and so it's just like they chafe. So I just feel better. It's not like that, like interesting or sexual or anything. It's just like oh God, I got another rash.
He went from baby powder. He went from baby powder to cocoa butter.
Yeah, we went to one night stands to some guy having a rash.
It was called pulling of Jim Fu back in Columbia at college.
Oh, sure, I remember Jim Fu. Yeah, sure.
He was like, it's all right to wear no underwear as long as there's no holes in your jeans in the back, and it's okay to wear underwear if you have holes in the back of your pants. But if you have both holes in the back of your pants and you have no underwear on, that's not allowed. That's pulling a Jim Fu. Because now I can see your ass.
You know the funny thing is, Big Mike, you triggered a memory. So when I was in junior high, there was like the school slut. She would wear like jeans and with like the ass out with no underwear.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh wow. Like she was like, oh my God, Gina. She had big tits. And I think she was left back like a couple of years. So she was basically 16 in like a 14-year-old atmosphere. And whoa. Oh God, I wish I was popular back then so I could.
Dude, you're getting creepy. You're getting really fucking creepy.
Todd just became.
His name was Kay in Bronx Science. It was the same kind of thing. They brought it back. The low cut jeans in the back where you always had an ass crack. So she had, but it was more than an ass crack. Literally her ass cheeks were hanging out the top all the time. It was so low cut, and her ass was so like ponderous. It was just like blossom. Like she's a skinny girl and a huge ass, and this ass was always not sticking out. It was hanging over her belt, and her belt was, let's say, where her anus was, and the like her ass was hanging over the belt. So it was always like swinging back and forth. Like I'm surprised you didn't get like
muffin.
Like,
she had the muffin.
Yeah. But all over. It was like a huge muffin. It was like two separate muffins.
She had a muffin, a loaf of bread. She had a cake.
Yes, a brioche, everything. Yeah.
By the way, the Facebook user, a.k.a. Big English Dan, who's like incognito because he's a mobster, says, is that Mike Logan Amish?
Yes, I am. I believe in the old ways. The new ways are sin because it is not of God. It must be of the devil.
Yes.
Oh, hey, Danny, I got a surprise for you. I'm going to be down in Florida April 1st to April 7th. We got to hang out and have a few drinks, my friend.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, though, I'm sure you guys have heard. So things are opening up in New York City. Seems like live events will probably be going in starting in April. So
no, actually, Billy Joel is going to open up in Madison Square Garden in November.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They said that's the first big one.
Yeah, with everybody.
Who cares about the big one? Let's talk about the fucking comedy venues, okay?
Well, the guy from the comedy club is suing New York City over they're not letting him open it.
I think not anymore. I think because Cuomo today, like during his press conference about him not. By the way, we got to talk about that. So, what do you think about Cuomo and the whole thing with the? I guess the three.
Guilty. That's what
supposedly. His nickname like you weren't supposed to say Bugsy Siegel in front of Bugsy. He beat the shit out because he didn't like being called Bugsy. His nickname in the political circles is the Prince of Darkness.
That's not good. That's not
it's
good.
Just like kind of thing. Like so, whatever he did, you have to kind of believe he did it. I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember. Cuomo ran against
The father.
Mayor Koch at the time, the original Cuomo, his father.
Yeah.
And
I remember,
somebody came up.
I wasn't here for it, but I remember it. Yeah.
Okay, somebody came up with the slogan, "Vote for Cuomo, not the homo." Koch.
Yes.
They say Andrew wrote it when he was 19.
Oh my God! I thought you were going to say 9.
No, he was 19 years old. His father brought him in as like an assistant. He's like, "I got a great idea. Vote for Cuomo, not the homo." And the police were really big on that one. They were like it was one of those police memes. They wanted
Koch out of there. Yeah, I get it. What was I going to say about that? Listen, dude. Today I saw in the news he apologized for what? For something you didn't do? Really?
Yeah.
Are you shitting me? And now all the rules are starting to be kicked back a bit. He is embarrassed. He's tucking in a corner. Todd, you want to hear my opinion? You're going to get my opinion. He is so ridiculously guilty.
Not reflect
not in our 64 viewers.
This reflects Tommy.
I am not a political man, but he is so ridiculously guilty. It's so fucking obvious. He's cowering in a corner right now. Oh, well, we could possibly put 100 people in a 500 venue situation. Really? You changed your mind? Why? Because you diddled a 19-year-old, you fucking dickhead?
The other thing that came out.
Well, he went through a bad divorce, so I guess that kind of thing.
Did he? I didn't realize
that gives anybody a green light. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But the other thing that came.
His wife was screwing her polo or like her polo instructor.
I can't compete with like the wife and the polo. I can't.
Yeah. Bobell. Yeah, Bobell. Go ahead, Bob.
The thing that hit me too was more just like the people who are coming to like Alessandra Biaggi and the different ones who either are accusers or talking about was it apparently the whole thing working there was apparently a nightmare, just like the complete humiliation, even beyond like what they're accusing of the sexual side. It just sounds like like working within that place is bad, and then that's also can be like an indicator of like all this other stuff that's going on. So
yeah,
but I said the Prince of Darkness.
You know the funny thing is, so I was like researching some things about Cuomo, and like he was married to a Kennedy, right?
That's the one. She left him for the polo instructor.
Yeah. It's hilarious. So basically, he was married to one of like Robert Kennedy, RFK's kids, right? And basically, she basically cucked him. She basically cheated on him and stuff.
Yeah.
But the thing is, his marriage, his life kind of reflected like almost like the Godfather, but in reverse, like Mario Cuomo. I could see him like billing himself as sort of like the Michael Corleone of politics. He marries like this not wasp, but like the Irish, the Kathleen Turner,
right.
And all this stuff. And then she dated the polo guy, right? You're saying, Big Mike?
Yeah, but that's not too far.
Yeah, he was the polo instructor. He was like a polo pony expert, and she started screwing around with him. And supposedly, Andrew Cuomo personally
still in the same league.
He personally confronted the guy, said, "Stay with my fucking kids, or you're dead." I'm saying like that because they were fighting, about for custody. He like he said, "I don't want to ever see you with my kids again." But see, because they stayed over his house or something like that. I swear to God, you're dead. Right. In fact, the story is that he is called Michael Corleone, and Chris Cuomo is called Fredo.
Well, that was right. That was the whole big thing when he was going to punch that guy out at the party.
Right, he's referred to as Fredo. The I'm smart too. Like the son of the Don who never gets anywhere. That's Chris Cuomo.
Yeah.
Supposedly he's Fredo.
Yeah.
I just watched that movie the other night. I watched clips from it. It's always I don't know. I always get something out of it.
Yeah.
That scene in Cuba where they say,
right.
Our situation in Guantanamo is untenable. Salud.
All of you should try your best to get out right now.
Yeah. That way, by the way, if you don't know Bob Bell is also a master impressionist. So but all his characters are from the 1970s. So
right. I never made it past 79.
We should have a 70s off impression time right now.
Oh God. That's horrible.
No, we shouldn't. I'm just kidding.
Sakatome. Yeah. So what do you guys think? You think Cuomo's going to stick around, or you think he's going to get impeached? Or
he's a bigger bully. It's kind of like Trump. You really can't get rid of him once he's in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be very difficult. He may be voted out of office. I don't think you can impeach the guy. The guy's too much of a bully. I think he's got too much dirt on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, there'll be calls for him to resign. There'll be talks about impeachment, but he's got too many like tabs on everybody. You know, just like the Godfather, just like Don Corleone, he knows too much.
Yeah, but he's also put way too many rules in line where he's made so many ridiculously awful enemies right now where people are just like they're at his throat.
Get away with it. You know, kind of thing. Like, that's the point. That nobody else, I think, could have gotten away with it unless he was one of these guys who's like, you know, his force of will or whatever, or that he knows where the bodies are buried, that he's able to get away with it.
But what did you see today? He was cowering. He was cowering and he was backing off, and he just started, okay, so let's change some rules. And, he's being a pussy right now. I have a feeling he's going to back out.
I think he's too much of a Trumpian character in that he's not like Trump.
No, he's not an egomaniac like Trump. I don't think he's that
right.
bad.
Exactly. Somebody who can't, like somebody like a Napoleon who just like, you know, even though like he's got a, you know, the Cossacks are at his trail from Moscow back to Paris. He's not going to abdicate. You know, kind of thing.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, viewers. Don't get me wrong, viewers.
It says maybe Carl Palladino is going to be our next governor then.
Nah.
And don't get me wrong, viewers. It's not that I hate Trump. It's that he's a moron. and if you do believe that he's won 2 elections right now, you're a moron.
That was at CPAC. He said that I'm going to run again in 2024 and I'll win 3 times. That'll be my third.
I know. Isn't
win.
that hilarious? He hasn't even won 1. Not even 1.
Right. Exactly. Right. So, you know.
Well, he won the first one.
No, he didn't.
He lost by 3 million votes.
3 million. College. Yes.
That's by electoral college he won. I mean, that's just a.
And that's where he went for the same angle, brother. He went for the exact same angle, and he lost.
Yeah.
This time he couldn't even win the electoral college vote, much less the popular vote. He lost both votes this time.
Yeah. By the way, we got to get Tommy Amado on CNBC just so he could hit on Rachel Maddow. He'd be like, "Hey, honey, come on, you can't swing."
Change your mind. Get her back for the other team for a change.
Would it make any difference if I finger banged her under the desk?
Oh my God, yeah. Tommy Cuomo, everybody.
What's that? Wait, what did you say, Bob?
I said, I'm looking to the comments page now. Look at that chat. See what's coming through.
I can't see. There is nothing. I can see nothing here.
But you know, in the end, does it really matter with like, you know, whether they, you know, it's the fact that like 74 million people like voted for this guy. It's not even so much him. It's the fact that there's like all these people who will, you know, it's just like
and 74 million people will vote for him again in 2024.
Right. Or
the only reason he won't get in again is that 87 million will vote against him. He's got a shrinking. If anything, he's got a shrinking, you know, demographic. He can't possibly get any more votes. All he can do is reduce the votes on the other side.
Yeah, I see that group like the people who are into him as kind of amorphous. That I can see them jumping into like whether it's Cotton or Cruz or any of these other guys, even though they're the personality.
Or Joel Osteen. That's a guy.
I mentioned that, right? Him too. Any of these guys. So that's real to me. It's the real problem. It's not even so much him, but you know. So, you know.
Well, then Marjorie Greene could run probably.
All right, I'm done. I'm done with politics, you cunts. All right, I'm done with politics.
That's it. No.
The hoi polloi of Tommy Amado.
Okay, how about this? Tommy, would you fuck Marjorie Greene?
If I knew who she was, probably not.
Okay. I think you got to go down to Georgia in order to do that, or Alabama.
Do you know who Marjorie Greene is, Tim?
No, not a clue.
Bob, can you explain?
QAnon representative from Georgia.
Yeah.
Basically, that's.
That clears everything up. Nope, still lost. Let
me see if I can get a picture of her to pop up.
Yeah, could you do that for me? So I can say nope again.
Her eyes are kind of set close together. That's the only kind of thing that she looks like. She's like a cyclops, you know, kind of thing.
Oh! Stop painting a rosy picture. She sounds perfect for me.
Like talk about a unibrow. She's got a uni eye, you know, that kind of thing.
Jesus Christ. You're awful. Why don't you just say retard out loud? Why don't you just do that?
Come on.
I think, okay, somebody just said that word out loud.
All right. Yeah. All right. By the way, this is the picture, Tommy. This is Marjorie Taylor Greene. What'd you think? Is this
No.
Huh?
No, absolutely not. Yes, I know who she is. I apologize. So, you know what it is? I had a couple drinks, and I forgot that was the Karen of the political world. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say, Bob, don't you just love this this new platform that we're doing? So it's like, oh, Tommy, would you bang Marjorie Greene? Let's get a picture.
Right.
It's elevated the discussion to a three-digit IQ at this point.
I don't think much has changed. It's just like, more mass media. That's it. More multimedia.
I'll be honest with you. Here's what I did. I said to myself, okay, let's get out of the political world. And he said Marjorie Greene. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Now we got the chat commenting on it.
Wouldn't do her.
You wouldn't do her? Well, you wouldn't do her.
No, that's fucking Danny saying that. Danny's like, you wouldn't do her? Yeah, of course I wouldn't do it, Danny. Come on, look at her. She looks like she got banged by her uncle twice.
Look at all those exclamation points.
Okay, let's. Oh boy, what a weird. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm just here to keep it unpolitical.
Right, you rein us back in. Once we go in that direction, it's like, okay, let's talk about underwear again.
Yeah.
I like that. Or lack thereof.
Tommy Amado's our wild card, basically. He's our wild card. Yeah.
All right.
So man. I mean, like, I guess we'll wrap up. Maybe we'll wrap up. I don't recall.
Oh no, we can't wrap up. I have to put a video up.
Yeah.
It's a tiny video. It's only 15 seconds long or 17 seconds long.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it, dude. I'm looking at mic, camera, present, mic, cam, more, and exit. That's what I got for options under me, and I don't know which one to use. But
how about this, Tommy? How about this? I'll uninvite you and then come back in, and then when I bring you back in, I'll give you the director's approval, so then you could post up a picture, upload. Want to do that?
Sure, okay.
Oh, I can't hear you now.
No, I said okay. No, it doesn't matter.
I can't hear you. Wait, Bob, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Mm-hmm. I can hear you.
Tommy, can you hear? Oh man,
I can hear everybody fine. Yeah,
I hear you. Yeah. Well, Tommy, can you hear me?
Wait
all right,
a second.
Tommy, I'm going to take you out and then bring you back in.
That I'm talking about? Wait a
second. Because I can't hear you. I don't think the show could hear you. Bob, can you hear Tommy?
Yes.
Never mind.
You could hear Tommy?
Yes, I can.
So I'm the only one that can't hear Tommy.
Yeah. I can hear him.
Apparently.
This is all right. This is ridiculous. This is
whose idea was Haps TV anyway? That platform. Whose idea was that?
Who was that?
I don't know.
Who was that punk ass bitch?
All right, Tommy, how about this? I'm going to take you out and bring you back in, and then you'll have director's approval, and then also I could talk to you. All right? Is that cool?
Okay. I don't want to say goodbye to these guys yet. I'm having a good time with these guys.
No, I'm saying I'll take you out and bring you back in because I can't hear you unless I the only way I could hear you is if I put you in this secondary window.
No, okay, do what you got to do. All right, dump me and I'll come back in.
Okay, cool. All right. So we're going to take out Tommy, and then
he's gone.
And then that's it. I'm kidding. I'll bring back Tommy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, again, this is we're in beta, but I think it's a good platform.
We got 68 people watching that stuff there.
Really?
Yeah.
That was more than you ever got on your other broadcast, right? On Twitch, right? More than you ever got on Twitch, right?
No, we've had more. We've had on Twitch. Well, basically, we're streaming on Twitch too. We're streaming on a bunch of them. That's right.
Okay, all right.
We're streaming on 3 or 4 platforms. So some people.
But this is the largest audience you've had, the largest amount of viewers you've had, though, right? You get about 20 or 30, right?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, yeah, because we're in 3 different platforms instead of 1. Yeah. So.
Well, there you go. So I mean, it's got to be. I guess that's the improvement we're looking for. A wider, larger audience.
This is probably the most irritating fucking platform I've ever had to log back into in my entire life.
Tom, I gave you privileges so you could upload image and video. Do you see it?
I have comp launch? Okay, no, I don't see it.
It's on your right. Do you see on the right side?
I do see on the right, but no, I
go down, upload image. Scroll down, upload image, video.
There we go. Upload. Yay!
So what's
Yay!
So Tommy, what are you doing?
What's that?
What are you going to bring into the show, Tommy? What's going on? What's that?
Basically, what happened was my little. Can you still see my face?
Yeah. By the way,
my
Facebook users asking you bringing him back. Yeah, unfortunately we brought him back. Yeah.
Oh, really? That's so beautiful. I'm touched.
Yeah.
Well, that's not fucking it. Jesus Christ. All right, so give it a second. Basically, my sister-in-law, and we'll call her Billy for sake of argument. She says, "Hey, can you please?" She said to everybody, not just me. Can you send something to my daughter? Her name is Gianna. Can you send this to her, saying a happy birthday, because it's COVID and nobody can be with each other. So we want to put a montage. Well, it's a friend of hers that's putting the montage together. So she's asking all the relatives to put a montage, to put a little video or a picture or some kind of message together. And this is what I put together.
Okay.
So give me a second.
So do we? I guess we have to be silent for it, right? So big, because I know Big Mike likes.
No, you can be as loud as you want. I couldn't give two shits. And,
ex-girlfriend who I had sex with their cousin. Let me tell you.
All right, listen. I never finger banged my sister-in-law. I don't think I did anyway.
Yeah, let's.
And if she's watching right now, she's gonna fucking freak.
You'd have to apologize to her or half apologize.
All right, yeah, okay.
I guess all this stuff's working. We just hit 70.
I apologize. I apologize, Mom. It's not my mom. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah. All right, it's not letting me access certain shit. So let me cancel this.
Upload.
No. I'm canceling. I'm in my photos and stuff, kid, and it's not letting me. Yeah, it's fucking locking up, dude. This is actually a new Mac, and hold on.
Is it your computer or is it the app?
No, it's definitely in my computer.
It's your computer.
So, should I try it? No, I can't try it to my fucking phone because I'm not on the app to my phone. God damn it, locked up.
Tommy, just like go on upload, right? And then it should pop up, and then you could just like.
Yeah, I did. Oh, Jesus, it just loaded as I exited. Hold on.
Yeah.
It just took a second because I got a lot of shit on my phone. That's the problem. I got a lot of shit on my computer. That's my problem. All right, so let's go back to. All right, photos, and this will bring it up. Yeah, it's just going to take a while to populate. So you guys can commiserate, do whatever the fuck you want right now while we're waiting for this bullshit.
I am Tommy's high school girlfriend, so that's what I guess.
Right.
Has decided to just say who they are,
which means we're both virgins. I'm not kidding, dude. I was a virgin till I was 17. I graduated when I was 17. I didn't get laid until I got out of high school, Bob. No joke.
Rub it in, Tommy. Rub it in. Some of us are still waiting for our first time.
Oh, really? Really? 40-year-old virgin? Really?
Yeah, I'm going to try to. That's why I'm going to send it to Apatow and try to reboot it as a.
All right. Yeah. Pull this when it plays Jingle Bells.
Yeah. Did it go up?
No, not yet. It's still populating.
How long is the video?
I think it's because I'm taking the CPU from the computer, talking to your ass.
Oh boy. All right. Well, let's see if we have any. What's this? I think there's like some. Look at that sample countdown. So we'll have a countdown.
Oh, there we go.
That's pretty.
Let's see. 20 seconds, Tom. You got 20 seconds.
26 seconds. 25, 24. Look at that, huh? I see that on my on my Facebook thingy.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's just not loading.
It's not loading?
No, it's not loading.
No, I thought that was the end of the show. I thought that was her send off. It's like, okay, it's a great first night.
That would have been a great exit, Bob.
Yeah. Here's a sample image. I don't know what that. No, perhaps no problema. There you go.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I'm just reading the fucking sample. It says new to haps, no problema, no problema.
Dude, I just love the way you said that. That was fucking beautiful.
I can't like Tommy. Come on, let's try to. I think you're messing up. So go to upload, right?
Yeah,
Video.
I did. And I'm in. It's asking me for photos or videos, and I'm here at photos or videos.
Yeah.
And it will not. It's saying no media was found. I've had this problem before with my computer. It says no media is found. Oh wait, here we go. Here we go. All right, we're in videos. Let's see. Okay. Shit. Nah, this is actually videos of my comedy shit. So yeah, if I go to photos, dude, if I go to photos and I hit photos, it either does one or two things: loading media or no media was found, or both. It's kind of fucked up. So don't worry about it. We'll do it next time, I suppose.
Well, just try to do you have it in your phone or something, or like? I
do. I got it on my phone, but I mean,
I got an idea, Tommy. Try to log in from your phone and then upload it. Yeah, and then upload it there, right?
All right. So dump me.
All right. All right, Tommy. We'll see. All right. It's I felt like we're in like a really shitty episode of Star Trek where it's like right before, people are smart and they're going
right. Just before Spock figures it all out for everybody.
Right. I'm kind of
it's
curious.
All confusion. What if there are two parallel universes?
Yeah. All right. I gave Tommy permission. Let's see if he could do it. Let me text him, come in. Come back in. Hopefully this works. But you see, this is kind of a cool platform, right? This is like Well,
it's got more viewers or listeners, so I guess you have to. But it reminds you of like you're in a prison camp and they put together one of those like radios that made out of like tin plates and wires and like gum, and they managed to contact Winston Churchill in London, that kind of thing. But it comes in and out, kind of thing. And like I said, like one of those jury-rigged radios. You're trying to pick up, like British Broadcasting Corporation.
The Allies are moving on the front. We'll be at 0900 hours.
Oh, so
yeah,
they're getting the special codes.
Yeah.
The Fatima is in the bootlace. The Fatima is in the bootlace. That means it's escape.
Live from the BBC.
Well, while we're waiting for Tommy, do you guys have any plugs you want to plug?
I don't know if I showed that. I'm in two new anthologies. I usually don't publish because I don't think I'm a publishable poet. I'm more like a performer. But they said they've come in a couple of anthologies of mine. One's with it's called After the Clouds, the Sun. It's New Year's Day poetry marathon. The other one is what I'm wearing here. It says Rhymes of the Ancient Mariner, the Silver-Tongued Devil. So I haven't published anything about 10 years. So I have two pieces published in two different anthologies in like the last month. So I guess
Tommy's he's trying to come back in, guys. So
yeah. It's like you're very easily thrown out of this, but getting back on is hard. It's like I said, it's like falling out a window and then having to come back in the house through like 4 or 5 different doors, that kind of thing. But it's so easy to just leave, the platform. You just get thrown out or timed out. But getting back in, I always go through 4 or 5 different gates to get in here.
Yeah. How about you, Bob? Bob, you want to give us a plug?
I mean, I'm thinking of doing some shows. When I did that 59th Street show a few years ago, they might do. They're asking people to do online shows for east of Edinburgh. So I'll keep people informed of that. I might be doing that at a certain point. Might be some other stuff too, but nothing. That's like that's a quasi plug. That's a maybe plug.
It's like
like if I get my life together, plug.
Right, and you could see me on at Monte Kilo on Twitter. Also, check out PN and Friends, guys. PN and Friends is my web series. I got the thing in the back right here. You can see the boom, PN and Friends. It's a very funny show. Check it out. And I guess we're waiting for Tommy to come back in to so we can close. But I think Tommy's lost. Trying to get yeah. All right, we'll put the countdown because I think we've lost Big Mike. I think Big Mike
lost Mike too.
Yeah. So we'll give it the 30-second countdown.
There we go. Oh, this is nice. I like this. I like going.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me at all?
Mike, you're right in for the countdown.
Yeah. We're waiting for Tommy Amado. If he doesn't show up within 15 seconds, we're wrapping up the show. This is a good show, right, guys?
Yeah. We had a good audience.
Yeah. Big Dan's got to go to bed, so
It's it.
all right, it's our show, guys. That's our show. I think we lost Tommy Amado and I think Marjorie Green's vagina somewhere. And
You can still hear me?
yeah. We can hear you, Big Mike. So that's our show, guys. We'll be back next. Oh, there's Tommy.
Total bullshit. Really, total bullshit. Fucking stupid game. I'll never play this game again.
All right, Tommy. All right. You know what, Tommy? We'll do your video next time. You know, we'll probably come back next week, right? That sounds good. Next week, next Wednesday or something.
All right, wait.
Sure. 10 o'clock.
Tommy's high school girlfriend. What the fuck is that?
You got the same thing. 10 o'clock next time.
Yeah. We should do. Yeah. So, Bob, what do you think, Bob? We should come back again, do this again?
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
Really, Bob's got a lot to do in fucking Canada right now. Yeah. Okay.
It's cold.
Exactly.
Wait, no. Bob might have to shovel next Friday.
No. They do the shoveling for me up here.
Yeah.
They got all that stuff like that. The only thing I got to do is get my apple turnover and coffee and keep warm. That's about it.
Oh, well, that's fucking great. Yeah, Bob, I'm sorry to break your balls, but I mean, it's wicked fucking easy. So,
all right, I gotta do another countdown, folks. We got 30 seconds to the show.
We gotta go out together. That's it.
Let's do this. 27,
We gotta do a countdown.
That's way too much time. But I feel like it's fucking with the ball drop.
I know.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do to the ball drop? Okay, so the ball's gonna drop like, I don't know, maybe
the champagne bubbly.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next time. Let's see you in our show. Thank you very much for watching. Spread the word.
Bob, had a great time.
Right.
Mike had a great time. Todd had a great time.